being form. That is the red.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Whispy Woodz. In this video, you guys, we're gonna get right down to business. Now, throughout my channel, I have made, over 100 videos basically showing the importance of this mystery and why it's not necessarily connected to the mystery that you think it is, okay? Why jetpacks and a lot of different physical items aren't necessarily the best tools within this mystery, and why it's really bound by a huge secret, okay, that has to be fully understood through a pattern of understanding stars, celebrities, and historical importance. All of the things that have gone into the making of Grand Theft Auto and all of Rockstar's products. Now, the point here, you guys, is that when it comes down to stars like
Tom Cruise,
or even
Robert De Niro,
the point is that all of these different celebrities that I've brought up over time are all one huge relevance towards hidden celebrities. And what I mean by hidden celebrities are, the fact is that there are secrets within Grand Theft Auto, okay, and the Epsilon Tract that are very, very strategically hidden throughout the game. And it's really bound by a certain star, but several stars that hide this certain star. Now, the point is, you guys, is that today I'm going to show you one of these many hidden stars that hide the true star that we're all supposed to be looking for and all supposed to be understanding. Now, I know a lot of people are probably wondering at this point, okay, so we did all of this just to understand a star? No. This star is exactly what is going to confirm something that is honestly bigger than any jetpack or any stupid physical item in the game. Okay, trust me about that. I can show you guys a lot more than I can tell you, which is why I choose to be strategic on what I show. But for now, I'm going to show you guys exactly what is a descendant of KRAFF. Now, within the Epsilon program, there are 3 deities. There are Kiflam, Krant, and then KRAFF. Now, within the Epsilon Tract, which is filled with metaphors and backward allegories, the point being is that they want to really confuse you guys on what are the real clues and have you searching for certain red herrings, but also have a lot of the backtracking clues be placed either in their history or the dualities of their history. Case in point, we're going to look at certain aspects of the Epsilon Tract, and we're going to understand it for certain elements of people who have actually been in Grand Theft Auto. And before we do, I want to make notice of a few quotes within the Epsilon Tract here, and that being the mark of KRAFF and the lake in which truth lives. Now, make notice that this lake, okay, is very tied to the truth within this mystery. But not only the lake, the fact that bounteousness is a mirror, and a mirror within a lake in which truth lives, okay? The fact is that they want you guys to understand exactly what bounteousness is and why it relevates within a mirror and mirrored images. Bounteousness is basically generosity, okay, or generously given or giving, which is based on the law of karma. The law of karma is infallible, and everyone invariably is subjected to it. Sometimes we are oblivious to the fact that most of our life is spent undergoing destiny, which is created by our karmas or deeds in our past births. As per the law of karma, every positive deed which we do generates a merit, while every negative deed results in a demerit or sin, which subsequently we need to repay by enduring happiness or unhappiness. All major events in our life are predestined. Now, one section I want to bring to light here is the fact that it says we are not consciously aware of the give and take karmic accounts generated in our previous births, which basically means that we need to understand the ethic of giving and taking. Brings me back to the Epsilon Tract, okay? Chapter 1, verse 3. Upwards flows the truth form, and upwards flows manifest generosity. Now, the point here, you guys, is that they want you to really understand the point of being generous, once again. Now, the element of generosity needs to be understood well within GTA. And not by just, stopping with random events and, bums that ask for money within the game. The point here, you guys, is that subliminal things like the body, okay, which is not only a car that Trevor drives within the game, but it's also closely tied to Buddhism. Body within Buddhism is the understanding possessed by a Buddha regarding the true nature of things. Buddhism is often associated with meditation, pacifism, and deep Zen quotes. But one aspect of Buddhism that is often overlooked, especially in the West, is the concept of generosity. Now, if you notice, you guys, generosity is one major element that keeps reoccurring. But let's get down to the real point of this, you guys. Like many teachings of Buddha, the practice of generosity in Buddhism is largely entwined with the mind. Far more important than the gift given is the intention and state of mind when giving. But the point here, you guys, is that they want you really to use your mind, okay? As it says in the definition of body, it is traditionally translated into English with the word enlightenment, okay? So understand it means awakening. Now what we're going to do here is understand a star, Mr. Sean Fontino, or Franklin within the game. Now we're going to understand and shoot for the stars within his filmography, and understand exactly one of his most famous roles, which was The Wash, okay? Where he played a character known as Face. But once again, this is about shooting for the stars and understanding the connection from star to star and why this man is more important than we understood, Mr. DJ Pooh. Now, DJ Pooh is a well-known DJ within the rap community and also the movie industry, but he's also a director, and he directed The Wash along with, certain other films and even video games. He was the writer for it. Now, the point here, you guys, is that not only Boondocks or Boys in the Hood, but also, most importantly, Friday.
What's up, man? What's up, man? Get your ass up.
Oh, they was clowning you at work today, man.
So what?
I saw the tape. We kept rewinding it. Kind of looked like your head, but you can't really tell from the back.
How you hot?
Oh, that's cool.
Damn! What you guys about?
Now, Friday the movie is very well known within not just the movie industry, but the game community, because it has been referenced 1,000 times through Easter eggs. But we need to take notice of the stars here, most notably Mr. Faison Love. And he's very interesting, not to say the least about his filmography, but exactly what he played within the Grand Theft Auto universe, which was in GTA San Andreas, Mr. Sweet Johnson. And if you really have to question the importance of Big Worm and his character, they actually added some rims within the GTA customizable option, and it was a reference towards none other than Faison Love.
You don't hate me because I'm beautiful, nigga. Maybe you got rid of that old yee-ass haircut you got. You get some bitches on your dick.
Get some bitches on your dick.
Oh, better yet, maybe Tanisha will call your dog ass if she ever stop fucking with that brain surgeon, the lawyer she fucking with. Nigga.
Now, doesn't that sound familiar?
What we call drug is 74th Street Baptist Church. We call us sin. Well, around here, between Normandy and Weston, we call this here a little twin. Wow. Nigga.
Now that we understand Friday is very important, we need to understand the Epsilon Tract once again, and the lake in which truth lives. Remember, it is a mirror, okay? And we need to understand it as such, like a tool. But not just this mirror, but exactly what it means, and when you reverse certain things, or make them backwards. Now, I've gone over this verse before, okay? The ninth is within the being form, and that is the red, okay? Now, before we knew this as not of craft, but what if we were confused and backwards? Now, understand the blue light that they tell us to move towards, okay? Understand it as part of the equation. And even the lake, okay? But understand, once again, double meanings here. The lake is the mirror, okay? And it is the apple that is from the lake. But the lake is a tool to invert and reverse things, and even understandably the red apple, which is only understood by the blue light and or light blue, as in red is, when inverted, light blue. And this is one reason why during the Epsilon screensaver, they show you a red Epsilon logo and tell you that it is not red, but it is light blue and or Epsilon blue. So this is the point, you guys, inverse understanding of a mirror in a lake, and why these tools will always show you new things, and maybe exactly why we're not understanding Kraft, or the descendant of Kraft, and his ideal to be exactly what it is, and we have it backwards. Where in one aspect the red is showing us what is not of Kraft, but it is also showing us what is invertively the blue light to follow.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Red?
Now what's interesting is that in one section it tells you about the mark of Kraft, and that it is a birthmark, okay? But then it sections itself off from that and says, but he who has the stain of wine on his head or face, meaning two different things. It's all one big ass relevance towards secrets and Easter eggs that they've put in movies that have made references toward the game. The point is, you guys, is that at any given moment that you've watched any entertainment, okay, that GTA or the creators of GTA, Rockstar, have actually paid homage to, they have insulated a lot of different Easter eggs that have led to different clues. And this entire so-called Chiliad mystery was one big ass mystery itself, leading toward game to game to game, like from GTA 1 to 5, and even Red Dead Redemption, and so on and so forth. Pretty much every Rockstar product has some crazy cryptic clue, but it all leads towards certain ethics within stars. Now, the point here, you guys, is that they did not create any other reason for a so-called stain of wine, okay, or any other red marking around red here, referenced in GTA's Epsilon tract, for any other reason for them to reference someone who is closely tied to GTA and actually a producer. But the point here is that you can disacknowledge it or acknowledge it. Either way, this is the truth, and there's much more coming. Just remember, the mark of Kraft adorns many who are blessed, but most importantly, the mark of Kraft, or Mark Jordan, DJ Pooh.
But the point here is that you can disacknowledge it or acknowledge it. Either way, this is the truth.
Yeah, a little twin.
Nigga.